but we've got work to do. So Jason's going to get into the details of that. Just remember, orange barrels equals progress, okay? So keep that in mind. In breaking news for this year, for this budget year, is we're going to invest $600,000 of state money to replace the taxiway lighting. So very excited that this additional money is paying dividends right here in Hall County at Lee Gilmer Airport. So glad to have that. Now last year, this second column over here called Local Roads Funding, $250 million to every city and county across the state on a formula basis with no matching requirement. That was a really big shot in the arm. In fact, that's more than double, slightly more than double, how much cities and counties traditionally receive from state funding. And the legislature, again, did the same thing again this year with the governor put it in his budget. The legislature passed it. So again, Gainesville Hall County is going to get a direct benefit out of that, and the cities here in Gainesville. So last year that was about $3 million additional dollars. This year it's about $3.5 million additional dollars to the city and the county, to the cities and the county. That brings the state investment to cities and counties here in Hall County to $6.5 million this year between LMIG and the local roads. I do still want to talk about this little project called the Blue Ridge Connector. And Emily Dunn is confused. She's from Blue Ridge, Georgia. This is not Blue Ridge, Georgia. But the Blue Ridge Connector, as it's affectionately known, I appreciate our friends at the Georgia Ports Authority for sharing this picture with me. As you see, this will open early, I think, second quarter of next calendar year. So things are moving forward. FY24 additional funding for capital construction and freight programs, we're able to advance 44 projects that otherwise were stalled out, ready to go, but just didn't have the money. So we're able to cascade 44 projects into last fiscal year, this fiscal year. And so basically those projects were what we call construction ready or right-of-way ready, meaning the projects were ready to go. We just didn't have the funding for it. But as we advance those projects forward, it frees up some funding in future years. And as you can see on the screen, there's a couple of projects I want to hit on. State Route 211, over in the Brazelton area, that trifecta of Jackson, Barrow, and Hall County all coming together, and Gwinnett, let me throw that in there. From Chateau Line to 347, we're able to advance $30 million into this fiscal year, so we could advance the project basically a year ahead of schedule because the project will be ready. So that was a direct result of that additional state funding.
So these are some recent projects that we just had completed over the past year or so in the area. The first one I wanted to mention was McMurry Road at Browns Bridge Road. This project was a $1.2 million project. Provided dual left turns from McMurry onto 369, and also extended that 369 westbound left turn lanes and shifted the outside through lane of 369 westbound to the channelized right turn into Crestland. All right, the next project is one we've been waiting on. This is Highway 365 at the Howard Road interchange. This is a $17.6 million project. This one just got let, so you'll see construction starting. You'll see some of those orange barrels the Commissioner mentioned just in the coming weeks on this one. This project will remove the traffic light at Howard Road and close the median and build an overpass and connect Howard Road to Highway 365 with roundabouts and right in, right out access. This was at Lee Gilmer Airport. This is a $2.8 million project. This is a taxiway rehab repaving project. It's going to install a PAPI, which is a precision approach path indicator replacement. And then new runway signage that will tell you the distance left to the end of the runway, which I'm not a pilot, but that seems like extremely useful information to know. The next project is through Gainesville. This is a Browns Bridge Road safety and pedestrian upgrade project. This is a little over a $500,000 project, and it's going to add medianettes on Browns Bridge Road at high crash locations. That's going to be at Spring Road, West Carter and Pearl Nicks, Armour Street. Armour Street's the one you see here. It's going to have a pedestrian crossing also similar to the one that we put in over here on 11 Business. And this is going to be completed this summer. And then Green Street is coming up. We still have another couple of years before Green Street improvements, but I wanted to make sure we include this in here because it is an important project to this area. This project improves safety and mobility for vehicles along the corridor, and it's going to improve the sidewalks and everything as well. Addressing needs for improved drainage and maintaining enhancing the historic element to Green Street. It's going to have a 5-foot median, 11-foot travel lanes with curb and gutter, landscape strips, and it's going to have a 6-foot sidewalk for all the runners up and down Green Street. So